March 30th, 2023. You guessed it, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Well, I'm sure some of you heard they are going to indict Donald Trump today. Stay tuned to the end of the video and we'll give you an update on what the doctor said today and why my video got took down earlier today. But as of right now, it's looking like they're going to indict Trump over this payment. What do y'all think about this, really? I mean, they could indict probably several politicians if they wanted to, right? It's a witch hunt. I've never seen them go after a president, a former president, or anything the way they are Trump. But I also say that, it's all pre-planned. It's all decided way before we ever know about it. What I mean by that, I still think DeSantis is going to run for president. It could cause the ticket to split, and guess what? Democrats for another 4 years, right? You still got the stuff going on over there in Ukraine. We're not going to send tanks. Now we're sending tanks. They're getting fighter jets from other countries now. Guys, this is all planned. All planned. Some channels on here even saying that we have sent out early warning systems out in the ocean for nuclear weapons. Heating up, ain't it? Heating up big time. But this Trump stuff, I mean, what was it the first time? Russia collusion, right? Tax evasion. They're always after them. I have never in my life seen them go after somebody as bad as they go after him. It's almost like they're scared of him for some reason. But what's going to wind up from this? They may have just sealed the victory for Trump in 2024, right? Could. But I think more than likely what's going to happen, the ticket will split. DeSantis will announce that he's running. This is all pre-planned. There's people out here that thinks if Trump wins, he's going to immediately get in office and just snap his fingers and going to turn everything around. Guys, we are too far gone right now. Way too far gone. Most people don't realize how bad it is because they're still going to work. They're still going to buy stuff they need, even though they're paying more for it, right? A lot of places gave out raises, but it's nowhere near enough to cover inflation. We keep hearing inflation's 6 to 8%, right? Just go to any store. Inflation is not 6 to 8%. It's not. Look at used car prices, new car prices. Man, it's getting ridiculous. I don't think we're have much longer to go here before everything the bottom falls out. I can't tell you exactly when it's going to happen. I don't know when the dollar's going to crash and hyperinflation is really going to kick in, but the way things are going, they're trying to speed it up, ain't they? And you got the shooting that happened in Nashville. They immediately released the footage of that. I mean, what's y'all's thoughts on it? Seriously, what do y'all think is going on? Why are they after Trump so bad? He paid hush money. I'm sure there's a lot of politicians that pay hush money, don't you? And it's not even they done supposedly investigated it, and now they're just going after him harder. I don't think it's going to do what they think it's going to do and hurt him and him not run. But either way, it's going to be tough for a Republican to win if they split the ticket, which is more than likely what's going to happen. I don't see Biden running for another 4 years, but he probably will, and somehow if he did, he'd probably win, right? We're not going to get into how he won the last one. So let me know your thoughts on that. Something's just not right with this Trump witch hunt, right? Now I'm going to give you a little update on what happened this morning. I posted a little short video when I left the doctor's office. It got up. I went to answer a comment on it. And when I hit reply, it said your video has been flagged for medical advice. I didn't say nothing about medical advice. I just made a video about we figured out what was going on. I went to my own personal doctor today. He pulled up my MRI and just read the report. And I can't pronounce the word. I guess I'm too southern. It's some kind of equine syndrome, something to do down low in your back, That's what's causing my numbness and all this, and it should have had surgery on it Friday, right? I told you that we had these doctors. Now I have 4 doctors recommending surgery and 1 that didn't. So if you need to get caught up on that, go back and watch my videos about the doctors. It's the last few videos. But that's what's going on with my back. They put me on gabapentin today, a lot of it, just to try to get me through. I have an appointment end of April, and my doctor's telling me I need to be calling them every day to get me in there because this does need surgery. We did find a doctor who is willing to touch my back. I told you that the doctor that first seen my skin said he wouldn't touch me because another doctor had done surgery on me in the past. That still don't make sense to me, but that's what I was told. Now we found a doctor that's willing to do whatever needs to be done to fix this issue. It's not any better. It's not getting better. Actually, it's getting worse. Still having a lot of numbness. Still having problems down in, my private areas. It's just, we're pushing through. We're still trying to get our preps up. This is another reason why I push so much in prepping. Because if we do this surgery, we don't have to worry, right? Because we're set back. We have to pay the bill. But as far as, we've got stuff put back that we're not going to be having to worry about eating and things like that. You understand what I'm talking about. Omega's pitching a fit in there. He's wanting in here. But there's the update. Thank you everyone who has commented on the doctor stuff. I appreciate every comment. It means a lot to me because I really am. I'm dealing with, I don't know if it's depression. It's anger. I think it is kind of depression because, this has been going on for a while. And it's hard to get somebody to, be willing to figure out what it is nowadays, especially since the pandemic. Doctors are no longer the way they used to be. Now it's just like they put stuff on the wall and throw a dart at it, and that's what they want to treat. My sugar, my doctor today said that it is still high, but with what I've got going on, it's not going to matter. They're going to do the surgery anyway, but we are trying to get it down. I'm still not sure. He don't know why my sugar's high either, because I don't eat junk food. I don't eat none of that stuff, so we don't know. He said it could just be from my back surgery. They had me on several rounds of steroids, and I went on anabolic steroids after that to build my muscles back. Doctor prescribed it. It wasn't, getting it at the gym or anything like that. This was a controlled situation where I was getting my medication. So he thinks maybe that's what did it. It's why my sugar is just completely off the walls now, but I'm not sure. I am not taking steroids now. I'm not taking prednisone, none of that stuff. Gabapentin, a lot of it. I don't like taking it. Kind of makes me a little bit sleepy, but, there's the update. We're going to see what happens with it. But let me know your thoughts on this Trump stuff, because I've never in my life seen them go after somebody like this. And I've told you before, if they had covered Kennedy, FDR, a lot of Americans didn't even know FDR was crippled. They hid it, right? They used to protect the president and former presidents, and now it's just a huge witch hunt that goes on, right? But it's funny how Biden stuff don't ever, get much coverage, ain't it? Think back what happened during the time of the UFOs flying around, what report was released, something about the pipeline and who did it, right? Guys, thank everyone for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to the new subscribers. I hope you stay. I hope you enjoy the videos. Feel free to share any and all my videos. Keep your head on a swivel. Be aware of your surroundings at all times. Protect yourself and your family at all times. At that moment, you're the only person to do it. If you're having health problems, I know it's tough to get them to fix them right now, but please try to fix them, because the way the world's going, you need to think back 1800, 1700 healthcare system. That's what we're going to be seeing. Stay safe, get prepped up, and if you're still watching, hit that subscribe. Stay safe.